And Board Member Backus, the recording has begun.
All right, thank you. The October 15th, 2024 public hearing for the proposed 2025 budget and property tax levy is called to order. My name is Nancy Backus. I'm the mayor for the city of Auburn and a member of the Sound Transit Board, as well as chair of the Finance and Audit Committee. Welcome to Sound Transit's public hearing regarding the proposals, and welcome everyone attending the hearing both in person and virtually via Zoom. This hearing is being recorded, and the video link and recording can be found on the meeting page on the Sound Transit website. Your willingness to get involved, to learn, and provide us with your thoughts and comments are greatly appreciated. The hearing is being held to receive public comment on Sound Transit's proposed 2025 budget and property tax levy. And the comments we received today will become part of the formal record, and the board will consider them as we make our decisions. I believe we have a staff presentation today by Sound Transit Executive Director of Finance, Ryan Fisher, and Director of Finance, Stephanie Ball. So if there, looks like I can see them coming forward, they'll give a presentation on the proposed 2025 budget and property tax levy. Ryan, Stephanie, welcome.
Thank you, Board Member Backus, and welcome, and other members of the public. Again, my name is Ryan Fisher, Executive Director of Finance for Sound Transit. Also joining me today is Stephanie Ball, Director of Finance. Next slide, please. So this first slide goes over the total sources and uses for the fiscal 2025 proposed budget. The bars in blue there show the proposed 2025 budget, and the bars next to that show the percent change from the 24 forecast. The bars in green show an increase over the 24 forecast, while the ones in red show a decrease from the 24 forecast. The 25 budget is expected to grow over the 24 forecast by 34%, largely driven by an increase in our federal TIFIA loan draws. Without including the TIFIA draws, it would mean an increase of about 4%. Our tax revenues are the largest revenue source. We expect the 25 budget to be a little above 4% over the 24 forecast of $2.3 billion. However, it is important to note that sales tax performance has been trending below 2023 year to date. We do have an expectation of a slight growth by year end, continuing into 2025. Our fare revenues assume higher ridership due to a full year of the Eastlink Starter Line extension and Linwood Link extensions, which opened in, April and August of 2024, respectively, as well as Downtown Redmond Link and Full East Link extension openings in 2025. Our grant revenues proposed budget is below the 24 forecast, which is mainly due to a decrease in drawdowns for our capital investment grants as the major link projects are either nearing or complete. Our investment income is budgeted to be a decrease from the 24 forecast. The budget of $186 million is still very strong. However, accounts for a lower predicted interest rate assumption as the Fed began lowering interest rates in September. We do plan on offsetting this by drawing down on those low interest federal TIFIA loans. And lastly, the TIFIA proceeds you see there are much higher than in 24 as mentioned, as we anticipate to draw down on the Eastlink, Downtown Redmond Link, and Linwood Link extensions. Next slide, please. This slide, to orient you, similarly in blue, shows the fiscal year 25 proposed budget, and the bars next to that in green show the percent change from the 24 forecast. The total uses for 25 budget are expected at $3.2 billion, which is a 15% increase over 24 forecast. The majority of this is driven by increases in our modal operating budget and debt service spending. The system expansion projects are budgeted at $1.7 billion in 25, which is a 2% increase over the 24 forecast. The main takeaway here is that construction on STRIDE projects, including I-405, SR 522, and the maintenance base, and work on projects in planning, including Ballard Link and West Seattle Link extensions, are increasing, while construction spending for Linwood Link, East Link, Downtown Redmond Link, and Federal Way Link are declining. The modal operating budget is higher than the year-end forecast, driven by a full year of operating Starter Line 2 and Linwood Link extensions, which opened again in April and August of this year, along with Downtown Redmond and East Link extensions opening next year. Our service delivery projects are higher, than the year-end forecast, driven by the South Warehouse Facility Project opening, Sounder Vehicle Overhaul Program, and the Portfolio Services Programmatic Work Fund. Our debt service is expected to increase by 60% or a little over 100 million in 2025 as we plan to pay off our last remaining variable rate bond of 75 million, as well as draw down on those aforementioned federal TIFIA loans. Our administrative support expenses are allocated mainly to capital projects, and it also includes fair and regional planning costs. This is budgeted to remain roughly flat. Lastly, the other section includes budgets for tax collection and fees, amortization and interest expense, and contingency, which is a slight increase over our 24 forecast. That concludes the summary overview of the 25 proposed budget for sources and both uses, and now I'll pass it off to Stephanie Ball to talk in more details around the property tax levy.
Next slide, please. Thanks, Ryan. In the state of Washington, as part of the budget process, the taxing jurisdiction must establish the amount of property tax revenue needed to fund the budget. The amount needed to fund the budget is referred to as the levy. Sound Transit's proposed property tax levy for 2025 is $177 million. This number was developed by starting with the 2024 property tax levy of $170 million. This number is increased by 1% or $1.7 million, which is the statutory increase, as well as $5.3 million to account for revenue from new construction and improvements to property and utility value, as well as refunds and other items. In total, the levy is 4.1% higher than the 2024 levy. This is based on preliminary 2024 assessed value data. The adopted budget will reflect the actual certified levy, which is based on the final assessed value data. Next slide, please. This slide displays the levy rate, which is the annual levy divided by the assessed value of the Sound Transit District. The levy rate, which was established in ST3, is 25 cents per $1,000 of assessed value. In 2024, it was approximately 17 cents per $1,000 of assessed value. In 2025, it is projected to decline slightly to approximately 16.4 cents per $1,000 of assessed value. This is because the rate of growth of property value in the district is slightly higher than the growth of the levy. Next slide, please. This slide describes the property tax levy in relationship to the financial plan. The ST3 voter-approved plan assumed that the levy would include the 1% statutory increase every year. As a result, any levy increase less than 1% will decrease tax revenue projections in the financial plan, and failure to pass any property tax resolution would result in a material revenue loss through 2046. Lastly, it's important to note that annual inflation that expenditures are subject to is significantly higher than 1%. Next slide, please. Lastly, this slide displays the Sound Transit share of a property tax bill for a representative property in the city of Seattle. Here, it is 1.7% of a total property tax bill. Note that the actual percentages and categories can change depending on where a specific residence is located within the Sound Transit District. The Sound Transit levy rate does not change based on where an individual lives within the district, but depending on the amount of other property taxes levied, the Sound Transit percentage may be slightly higher or lower. Next slide. This concludes our presentation.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Stephanie. All right. Today for ground rules for public comment. Hunter, I know we don't have anyone online or anything written. Is that, or anyone with written comment?
That is correct. We have no public comments of any kind at this time.
All right, then I don't think I need to go through the entire script for public comment. If there is no one in the room, we have no one online, and we have not received any written comments. All right.
Yeah.
All right, then next is the decision schedule, correct? Item number
Correct.
6. All right. So for the decision schedule, as stated earlier, comments, we did not receive any today, but they would have become part of the formal record and the board would consider them as decisions are made. The board is scheduled to discuss and take potential action to approve the submittal of the property tax levy at the Board of Directors meeting on October 24th at 1:30 p.m. and the proposed 2025 budget and potential revisions at the Board of Directors meeting on November 21st at 1:30 p.m. Members of the public will have an additional opportunity to comment at either or both of those meetings. Information on how to attend those meetings will be available on the Sound Transit website. And again, I would like to thank Ryan and Stephanie. And with that, this hearing is adjourned. Thank you.